Good evening and welcome to ProPilot Aviation Weather. This is, as you can tell here, the archive data for earlier today, 1900 Zulu, March 18th, which we had thunderstorm activity throughout Southern California, which is fairly rare for us, so pretty interesting stuff. So this looks like it's night. Whoops, I try not to do that. But look at the convective activity over there, and this is at 1900 Zulu. As the day progressed, it got a little bit more interesting and fun with the weather. So I'll just cycle through this and see how this looks like. That one had a this right. I usually look in here. So KZLA is the area valid until 18th day 2113 Zulu. From 45 west of Hector to 45 east southeast of Hector. That's all the points that you see down here. So this is all the bounded area with specific positions. Developing area of thunderstorms moving from 020 at 10 knots, tops to flight level 320. That's pretty rare for the winter time in our area. So nice and interesting type of activity that occurred. See what this one has. Developing area thunderstorms from 020 at 10, tops to 320. Looks like it was about the same one. Let's see if I can click this one. Okay, yeah. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning. So what I did right there is I clicked outside of those two other boxes over there to get that yellow one that popped up. And this is about the same right there. So let's continue to look over here. The area moved a little bit, and then it grew a little more. Grew more. What is this one right here? It's just a little darker. So right around this time, see 00 Zulu, that would have been 5 p.m. So yeah, by that time, we still had some stuff going on, but it was starting to wind down a little bit, as you can see here as we progress. Okay, let's see what this gives us over here for thunderstorm coverage. No swell. Okay, so that's pretty good there. Let's go over here again. I did thunderstorms on that one. Let's get rid of this for a minute. And ceilings visibilities, thunderstorms again, ceilings visibilities over there. Why are you coming up again? Clouds, cirrus types clouds. Let's go back to 1900. So sky clear, broken over here. And as we progressed, a few. Overcast 10,000, over here overcast 10,000, and tops flight level 260 and 250. And there's the area where it's really started coming down for a little while at 21Z. So 21Z is 2 p.m. SoCal, Southern California time. So yeah, that was about the time that this was the heaviest in our area. I was in the Seal Beach, north of Seal Beach at the college. And was definitely watching this. There's a few pictures I have that I'll include with this. All right, so that's the clouds, precipitation. Let's take a look at that. So we knew that was definitely coming down. And coming down there. Okay, let's take a look at temperature, winds. They weren't really super strong that I noticed, so 5 knots. Here's gusting to 20-something, gusting to 24, gusting to 16, gusting to 18 over there. That's the main area of the thunderstorm and the rain. So here we go, gusting 21 and so forth. So there's your gusts, 20 knots, 22 knots, 12 knots, 22 knots. Look at the difference in direction of the wind and of course, the gusting conditions there. So that's kind of cool to see. Temperature, winds, turbulence. Yeah, so there's that one. Moderate turbulence, surface to 8,000 feet. Okay, that looks all good. Observations. Let's go over here. Okay, there's the nice area there. So, okay, this is at 1 o'clock. Things were just beginning to develop. These coming over here. I'll zoom out a little bit here in a second. At 02Z, 03Z, 04Z. clouds don't look that, yeah, they were pretty high. They were pretty, the bases were definitely up higher. So that's why the surface areas show scattered or broken, not too high. Here's gusting to 18. And then, interesting, I would have expected more radar return on these. It's interesting that there isn't. The satellite did have a little more information. Composite flight category dots. There we go. And water vapor, I'm not going to do that one. Come back here. Okay, there we go. So I guess it depends on the layers that we put in, depending on these category dots. These are just pretty much VFR, but still 10 miles clear. I prefer seeing the open dots. That's what I'm used to seeing. So, okay, what else can we see here? The fronts are already there. Let's go out a little bit and go back to 0Z. High pressure system. That's usually clockwise rotation. So it looks like this is counterclockwise. You do have a few 4 low pressure systems in that area. It's been rather interesting. So this is more of a counterclockwise rotation, and this is supposed to be a clockwise rotation. So rather interesting. So see how weather is what I always say, it's a scientific, but it's also an art. I guess I'll call it a scientific art. Oh, look at that one right there. That's pretty nice. Building up right there. Let's see what this does here. Because we were in this area over here with a bit more clouds and buildup. I remember seeing more than what this is appearing for this particular setting. And proc charts, good. Let's see if the proc chart there. I don't think I can get those other proc charts that I normally look at. Maybe I can. No. Let's see. I'm not going to go there because that'll take me out of this mode, I believe. So low pressure troughs, the high pressure area, kind of interesting. So low pressure bringing the moisture in. This one appears to be more of that counterclockwise rotation there. There's that low pressure at 19Z. This is still the archive mode. 19th day at 06Z. Interesting, this thing changed down here on me. Return to live data, so we're still on this one. So this one's just giving me a little different look. It's been a long day, a little tired. So let's see if this is going to give me the current stuff and the satellite. And so I did cover this before, but I'll just go ahead and get it. Let's get the Pacific Southwest and GeoColor. And then let's go for 96. 120 was pretty cool. Notice over here, low ceilings and clouds over there. I'll do the 120. It takes a second to load, but take a look at this area here. This is my main area right in here. And you'll see the counterclockwise rotation. There it is, and there's some buildups right there. There's one going to pop up there. There it is. That was like a little explosion right there just before the sunset. So it was right in this vicinity right there, which is on final approach to LA. LAX is right there. So this would be final approach to LA, and see that one that just kind of exploded right there on final approach. I'm going to try to get LAX weather. LAX and Hawthorne should get that one right there. What time was that? Let's see if we get the timestamp right here. I'll go get it right here in a second. So 20, there it is at 23, around 23Z. So we'll get that and take a look at that. Come back here to aviation weather.gov, and actually now I can get out of this normal data, go to products, METARs, TAFs, KLAX, KHRR, and what was that other one I wanted to do? Let's take a look at KBAR. BUR, Burbank, and KVNY. They're a little further north in this area, but most recent, let's get 12 hours, include the TAF, and I said it was about 2300 Zulu. There it is. There's 2300 Zulu, and thunderstorms began at 17 after, occasional lightning, ground to ceiling and to ground. In the vicinity southeast, thunderstorms moving southwest. CB overhead. So cumulonimbus mammatus clouds. That's I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Cumulonimbus mammatus clouds. Potential for tornado in that case. Overhead moving southwest. And this is the temperature, positive 18.9 and positive 12.2. So we saw that occurring there in the, what do you call that thing? Satellite imagery. This is a corrected one, so this is further past. And so before that occurred, lightning distant northeast, tower cumulus northeast, and then turbulence. Thunderstorms began at 17 after, ended at 39 after. There's your CBMAM. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go Command P. I'm going to save this as a PDF. This is going to be a good one to look at. There it is right there. And thunderstorms for SoCal. I already did one over here, but I'm going to save this one for the class. All right. Time to go to bed. Another class tomorrow. All right. Have a good evening.